live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's in the building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Remember when we were kids and your parents would say, when you get older, you're going to actually like this food.
Yeah.
Stuff you don't want to eat.
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts, spinach, vegetables, carrots.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
I still don't like it,
cauliflower.
but I do it.
But aren't there some foods as a kid you hated, but now you do like them? Like,
Mhm.
oh, I like it. I like this.
Yeah.
My brain says this is good.
Onions and cilantro come to mind.
So, okay, yeah, like hot sauce. Yeah.
Like I can't eat my minis without onion and cilantro
your
now.
palate changes.
Yeah, it should anyway. Buki.
Yeah, at some point, some of us grow older later than others.
Yeah, I wouldn't. No,
But throughout my 20s, I ate like crap too, so I'll give you a pass.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, all of the stuff that I would eat, Fruity Pebbles, like all the cereals that I would eat every day.
Oh, yeah, I love cereal.
The thought of eating a bowl of Fruit Loops right now
No, I'm not
makes
doing
me
Fruit.
want to vomit.
I do a bowl of cereal maybe twice a month, maybe, because my kid is there.
But it can't be that kind for me. Did you ever eat Sugar Smacks?
No.
Had the frog on the cover?
I hated those.
Ugh.
Those are disgusting.
Had that film on your mouth and the roof of your mouth?
I was a cornflakes. I like cornflakes
Cornflakes.
with like 10 pounds of sugar. So I might as well have been eating Frosted Flakes.
That's good stuff.
So were you eating Frosted Flakes and then
But
putting
cornflakes.
sugar on Frosted Flakes? Oh, you get the regular
cornflakes.
kind. Yeah.
Cornflakes.
The generic cornflakes. Had the little rooster on the box.
What were those? I don't remember. I know what you're talking about, but no, we had real
It was
cereal.
a big white box.
It was white and
Had
black.
a little rooster on it. It was
No.
just Kellogg's cornflakes.
No, we had real cornflakes.
But then you put sugar on it.
Yeah,
Might as well just go get Tony the Tiger.
yeah. I should have got Frosted Flakes.
So I realized something that I have loved for a long time, even in my adult years.
Right.
I'm now to the point now. I'm so old, AJ. I'm not letting this go.
I see.
I'm so old that I've now lost the taste for even foods that I liked as an adult man already.
Yeah,
It's one thing to be 9 and you love blueberry cereal, and then at 30 you're like, yeah, I can't eat blueberry cereal.
Mm-mm.
But now that I'm in my 50s, I find myself being repulsed by foods that I used to like 15 years ago.
10.
It happened the other night. I will never, ever, ever eat another bag of Cool Ranch Doritos.
I loved Cool Ranch.
Again.
I love Cool Ranch.
Rudy,
You're done?
I don't know. Now, I don't eat chips very often.
Yeah.
But a couple of days ago, I was feeling groovy and decided to eat chips.
I like the word groovy.
I had a lapse in judgment, and I was hungry and starving, and we have a bunch of chips in the house that I don't ever eat. Nina's kid eats them, and I'm like, I'm gonna grab me a little bag of chips, and they're the little kind. They only have 160 calories. I'm justifying
small-
it.
yeah,
I'm
it's a small
justifying.
bag.
Oh, it's just a small bag.
Once
right?
I can fit 160 in my macros.
Sure. And so I went and got, and there was a bag of the
blue bag.
The blue bag of Cool Ranch Doritos, one of my favorite flavors of my life. And I got halfway through the bag, and I'm like, this is gross. I literally hated the taste of Cool Ranch Doritos.
Because your palate can detect processed bullshit now.
You're right. My brain just does not want to eat filthy foods.
Yeah.
Even stuff that I ate 10 years ago. In my early 40s, I don't like anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a flavor. I don't have a taste for it. And I went and looked it up. Has Doritos changed its flavor chemicals? And it actually has.
Yeah, no. So they, crazy enough, and it's good thing. Sometimes things happen for a reason. So when I was dealing with my health issues, my 7-year-old at the time, she's like 5, and she's looking at me. And she's like, in her brain, she's like, I don't ever want to go through that. So she's 7, but she's super health conscious. So she made my wife go out and buy. She likes Doritos, but she made my wife go buy the non-red dye. The Doritos,
the yellow ones.
Yeah, but it's in a white bag now. There's no red dye. They look like tortilla chips.
Right.
They don't taste like the processed bullshit we came up on. So Doritos did make a change. They still sell the red bag, but now they have the bag without the red dye.
Right. Well, see, I did,
and they don't taste the same.
I went to my assistant, ChatGPT.
That's your home girl.
She's become my assistant, and I'm like, has Doritos changed its chemicals? or its ingredients, and they have.
They have.
So not long ago, apparently, Pepsi, who owns Doritos,
Didn't know that.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't. That's what old people know.
Hey, the world. There's about 20 people that run this world.
Yeah.
They own everything. PepsiCo owns Doritos. They have taken some of the, and I think the government finally cracked down on them.
Yeah, they
You
started
cannot be putting
cancer in our food.
You're literally putting cancer pills in the Doritos.
Yes.
Stop it.
And Skittles and Frosted Flakes,
and
all
so
of it.
Pepsi Company has had to take out some of the chemical processed stuff, and it has affected the flavor. Not the red Doritos. I still love the red ones. Don't get me wrong. I love the old school, original OG, red bag.
You just can't do the Cool Ranch.
Doritos. Cool Ranch, which I have loved forever. I've eaten my weight in Cool Ranch Doritos probably 10 years of my life.
For sure. Me too.
I couldn't finish the bag.
You know what's weird about me?
Terrible.
I love Cool Ranch.
Gross.
But I don't like ranch. Like, I don't dip my wings
dressing?
in ranch. I
Do
don't.
you like French onion dip?
I don't like any dips.
Really?
I don't like gravy.
Yeah.
I don't like ranch.
Yeah.
I don't like sour cream.
See, Cool Ranch Doritos to me, when they first came out,
Did
way
they
back
taste
in
like ranch to
in
you?
the 80s, it was kind of like French oniony. That's why I think I liked it, because I
Oh,
love
gotcha.
French onion dip. I like getting generic chips, dipping them in French onion dip.
Same in my house.
And when I discovered Cool Ranch Doritos when they first came out, I mean, hell, I've had
We all went
1,000
crazy.
bags.
Yeah, me too.
Could not get through the bag.
Good for
Not
you.
even the little one. It was disgusting. Also makes your breath stinks.
Yeah,
It makes your breath stink for a long time.
yeah.
You know what else I can't finish anymore? One can of Coke. If you gave me one can of Coke right now, regular Coca-Cola, and said $50 to finish it, I might not be able to do it. I hate the taste of regular.
Yeah,
I love Coke Zero.
Me too. Coke Zero.
Cannot stand regular Coca-Cola.
Coke Zero is my guilty pleasure.
Another one I can't eat. Canned vegetables.
Oh, I don't do those.
Do not bring home a can of peas
No.
from the HEB. I ain't
can't do
touching them.
can.
They're disgusting.
Yeah, it's not
They're
the
loadable
same.
bullshit. They put preservatives in there. They put sugar in it. And they try to trick you thinking, no, you're eating healthy by getting these Del Monte green beans.
Yeah,
No,
no,
sir.
you're not.
Disgusting. I cannot do it.
Yeah, I can't either.
do it. Can't do it.
No, we buying fresh veggies. We buying fresh veggies.
Welcome in here. Good morning, everybody.
And I had Doritos in Mexico, and they're totally different. When you
You're
go to
right about that.
you go to other countries, pineapple, you'll be like, this pineapple don't taste right. No,
Mhm.
that's how it's supposed to taste.
Right.
We've put shit in ours to make it super sweet. You go to other countries, you find out, damn,
Gross.
we've been poisoned,
Mhm.
we've been hoodwinked,
Mhm.
bamboozled.
Mhm. Shysted. Flam-flummed.
And this segment brought to you by AARP.
I don't want the previous 10 minutes to prevent Pepsi Company from doing
What up,
business with
Pepsi?
us.
Holla at us,
I
Dennis.
just don't want the Cool Ranch. I will promote. I love Pepsi Zero. Pepsi Zero tastes like Pepsi to me.
I do Sprite Zero, Coke Zero, all the zeros.
I don't even know how they make it taste the same. Like Pepsi Zero tastes like old school Pepsi. It's
Yeah.
good.
You just gotta, man. We just gotta eat because we just it's that. If you watch certain shows or certain YouTube shit, you
Mhm.
just won't eat because
Oh, I know.
everything's screwed. Like I stopped
Oh, I
watching
know.
that stuff because I was like,
Sure.
okay, so what am I supposed to do? Eat ice cubes?
Right. Sunflower seeds.
Like, oh, even the vegetables here. Look at this. It's been sprayed. You're like, all right, man. I give up.
Yeah.
I give up.
I read something a few days ago where there's there's pesticides that farmers use where they're chemicals that have they survive for 10 years on one leaf of
You see what I'm
spinach, on
saying?
spinach.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Because then I'm like, I've been thinking my whole like, oh, I'm doing good. I put some
Yeah.
spinach in my turkey.
Right.
I'm good. And then you see a YouTube clip and they say, actually,
Right.
it's been sprayed
Yeah.
with the same thing they kill
Correct.
roaches with.
And the answer is to eat raw veggies, to eat them
Oh,
raw.
Fudge,
Don't
that's
eat
nasty.
canned. Don't eat.
Oh, I ain't
that
doing
has
canned.
pesticides. And that's where Whole Foods comes in. Cool. We're literally called Whole Foods. Now we're going to charge you $5 more a carrot.
Bro,
We're going
don't
to
get me
upcharge
started.
the shit out of this.
Don't get me
food
started
because
on
it's
Sprouts
healthy.
and Whole Foods.
We know that you're supposed to be eating this, and so if you're gonna come in here and eat it, it's gonna be $8 a carrot.
Dude, you get
eat
5
organic.
items at Whole Foods. It's $200.
It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
My wife sent me a clip the other day. Specifically, black beans. This dude was going off.
Mhm.
Stunt your growth. And my wife was like, well, that explains a lot with my community. I was like,
that's racist and maybe accurate.
I was like, so beans stunt your growth to my
They do
Hispanic
not.
delegation.
I need to see this research.
So my Hispanic delegation, the reason why most of y'all are under 6 feet is too many beans.
I'm gonna need some research on that. I'm gonna need that proven to me.
Me too.
I'm gonna need to see that. It's in the building. It's show 529 of In the Building from the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios here at Pub Sports Radio in Southtown, Texas, which is housed inside Southtown 101. The reason why, and we haven't been doing morning shows in a while. For those of you that just caught on and realized, oh my God, they're doing a morning show.
Buki kicking us to the curb.
For the 2% of you that watch us live every day, which we love our live viewers very much.
Love y'all.
That's where we get our tips. The reason why we're doing a 10 a.m. Central Standard start time today is because of Pubapalooza. And we're going to do our show again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. For those that like to watch it live, 10 a.m. today, and then 10. So it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, and we're doing 10 a.m. again because the audio disseminator, Jose Bouquet, is up to his ass in alligators.
He's working. He earning his paycheck this week.
He is the executive producer of Pub Sports Radio and is basically the head producer of all of these PSR shows. And this is their annual week in which all of their guys come in from all of the different cities that they do shows on Pub Sports Radio. Canadians are in town. This is their big 4-day, 5-day big powwow, which they party and hang out and get to know each other and crash each other's shows. And they go to comedy shows and they tear up the Riverwalk every night. It's good stuff. And in order to accommodate Bouquet's very busy schedule in the building, is doing 10 a.m. start time. So good morning, everybody.
I knew they were in town when I walked up to the back door today and there was 3 half-smoking joints. I was like,
those might be Bouquet's.
No. Bookie's more of a pipe guy.
That's true, yeah.
Bookie's a pipe guy. He don't smoke cones.
And when I walked in the studio, I thought I just crossed foot into Jamaica.
I probably could not pass a drug test right now.
Because of the secondhand leftover?
Yes. It's,
what time did y'all get out of here last night? Because it still smelled strong in here this morning.
I left here at 1 a.m.
Are you serious?
Wow. Good
left?
Lord, dude.
Yeah, I left here at like 1 a.m. I got here at like 11 a.m.
Bro, you should have an open tab here at the bar, food and drink, for this week.
I probably should. You're right, but
at least ask for that.
Do you guys want to do a Canadian taste test?
Let's do it.
What depends on what the food is.
Do you want to try ketchup chips or what are they called again, Rudy? What are they called?
So we had this last year.
I don't want to do ketchup. We did ketchup last year. Let's do the different one this year.
Bring me the other one. We did the ketchup one. The homeboy brought this all the way from Canada.
This is Jimmy.
All right, what is the flavor here?
All dressed. I don't know what that means.
I want to see you first.
All right, let me see.
I had
loads of all dressed flavor. It says Pleines de Servir Acione.
Is that French?
I don't know. This is so these are from Canada. They are ridged, so that's one good plus for me.
What does it look like?
I'm gonna show you right now.
Barbecue?
So
it looks like a Lay's barbecue chip.
They're good.
Okay, cool.
Shout out to Jimmy.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I didn't like them as much. I'm not a big chip guy, but yeah, they're very much barbecuey.
They're barbecuey. They're good.
From the guy that eats cheese on his waffles ain't a chip guy. Okay.
Accurate, yeah.
This is very Frenchy. Loads of all dressed flavor. And they spell flavor with a U. Yeah. Pleines de Servir Acione. All right.
They're good. I like them.
I bet they don't put all the bullshit on their food that we do.
They don't.
You want any more?
No.
Here, Buki. You put them here. All right. I'm going to eat these. I bet they're better than Cool Ranch Doritos.
What you think? Flavor off the rip.
Off the rip. Damn.
They're pretty good.
Woo. Damn.
Shout out to Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy.
It's barbecue, but it's got a vinegar kick, too.
I love
Very
vinegar.
much, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it smacks you in the face with the flavor.
Shit.
Damn.
Good, though.
Love some flavor in there. It's all loaded flavor. Is no lie.
It tastes like one of them chips you see in the bodegos in the hood.
Yeah. It tastes like a Master P chip.
Yeah, this is like a Meek Mill chip.
That's a Rick Ross chip.
All flavored up.
You know, you white folks don't use no seasoning.
Uh-uh.
Our crawfish boils look look very pale.
Well, these whites in Canada use a shit ton of seasoning. My God.
Yeah, our sodium may go through the roof, but it's good flavor.
All right, 1 to 10. What do you guys rate it?
A strong 8.
8.
Okay.
Real good. I couldn't eat 50 of them.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's right.
Damn.
Woo.
Sorry, Doritos, you've been passed up by flavor de sazón.
That's going to taste terrible with
vanilla bean.
With my vanilla bean koya smoothie.
How many grams of protein in there?
4.
Oh, okay.
No, that's hang on. 7.
Okay.
Easy to drink.
Yeah.
God dang. Huh. I got
Hustlers
distracted,
watching.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. Solid food. Solid chip.
Yeah.
I'm a
good.
chip guy, so I'm very picky when it comes to my
I'll
chips.
eat those once a year on the day of Pubapalooza.
Yeah.
God dang. Woo. All right, y'all jump into the chat. Let me get back on track here. Lord, if you'd like to get into the chat and involve yourself in our show, we welcome you to do that. Any and all comers, jump into the chat and give us your takes on whatever. A lot of times they'll have conversations in the chat that don't even have anything to do with what we're talking about.
They be arguing in the
having
chat.
their own damn show, which is fine. As long as they got us up, we get the credit. If you want to leave us a tip while you're in there, please feel free to do so. You could leave us a super tip. That just means you tipped us money.
Yeah. And don't forget, we're going to be selling shirts tomorrow.
Yes. Speaking of
From the parking
Pubapalooza.
lot.
Huh?
From the parking lot, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pubapalooza. So now that it's going on and all the shows are being housed here all week, Rudy and I are going to do our show back here in the studio again in the morning at 10 a.m. We get done at 11, and we're going to go in the parking lot here, and anybody out there waiting on us, we're going to sell you T-shirts. I've got XLs and double XLs of our customary red and black in the building T-shirt for sale.
Fat.
What's that? No, for bigger dudes. Well,
Such
you
an
got to be
asshole.
fat to wear XL
Yeah.
or even double. There's a lot of tall dudes that have to wear a double X. Our guys are Gen Xers and boomers. We have big bones.
We big boned
We
it.
tend to be big boned, and I've got double X's and X's for anybody that wants to buy an in the building T-shirt. I will have them in the parking lot tomorrow. They're $25. We take cash, check, Cash App, Venmo.
You guys don't take check.
I've
You
got-
wouldn't take check.
I got
No,
PayPal.
I ain't taking no check.
No checks.
You ain't taking checks.
Okay, well hell.
No, I'll take
check.
one. Depend if I know you from the chat, I'll take you. If
Well,
I've never heard of you in the chat, I ain't taking it.
if you write me a bounce check, I will report you to Frost. we'll get them. We'll
You're
get
getting that money.
We'll get our T-shirt back
Yeah, facts.
somehow, some way. So no one would do that to us. We're for sale. Got T-shirt. They're $25 a pop.
Sale.
That's it. $25 a pop tomorrow. T-shirts on sale in the parking lot. Hopefully we can get rid of all these some bitches. All right. Last night I got so much on last night's Memphis game. Not even sure where to start. Oh, how about Keldon Johnson admitting that, speaking of big dudes that need double X T-shirts, so they've got Keldon on the post game last night with Sean and Jacob Toby, and Sean's like, "So you need to solve." We've been arguing about this for 2 months. Me and Jacob. Sean's like setting up Keldon. I'm looking at all the heights and the weights of everybody. It says Keldon Johnson 6'6", 215.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
And Keldon's like, and Sean's like, how are you out there bullying all these
He ain't
people
215.
at 215?
He's at least
and
240.
Keldon's like, okay, I ain't 215.
He about 240. He about 235, 240. Easy. His nickname is Big Body. You can't be 215. Michael Jordan in his prime was 215.
Right.
And look at how
In his
Mike's body
20s,
was.
he
Yeah.
215.
Hell no.
No. Keldon's great. He's way over 215. And yeah, of course he is. I mean, it was just a hilarious scene last night. On a night that, so go with me on this. We've had two things go on. We've had two things happen this week that would have never, ever flown with Greg Popovich. And this is not, oh, here goes Taylor with his old bullshit, old man shit. Nah, stick around for a second.
Mike was.
The other night, Victor Wembanyama got asked a question. Now, he didn't have to answer it the way he did.
Right.
Spent 3-4 minutes basically lobbying for why he should be the MVP.
He pulled out a piece of paper. He was like, okay, let me tell you. I've been waiting on y'all to ask this
Got a
question.
PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Wemby put his readers on the other night.
Yeah, he was waiting on that shit.
Pop would have fucking hated that.
He would have took it, but he would have hated it.
He would have hated that. That shit wouldn't have happened again. I'll guarantee it. Now, it would have been a closed-door discussion. Pop would never have allowed somebody to politic to be the MVP on a postgame after a victory. I don't believe so. Fast forward to the very next game in Memphis last night. Now, if you've noticed in the last couple of weeks, we have entered let's come up with some bullshit injuries to get guys some rest. We're load managing in San Antonio right now. Last night it was Luke Cornett and it was De'Aaron Fox.
And then they're going to go down the list. I think everybody will.
The wind was blowing over 5 miles an hour, and De'Aaron just didn't want to play in a windy condition. Mm-hmm. Luke Cornett, he had twitchy eyelids, so we're going to add as an abundance of precaution. I think they actually said he has a sore knee. Okay.
And then I think Fox has a toothache.
Right. So on a night in which you got your top big man off the bench out, your starting shooting guard out, you still go into Memphis and you're playing so well, you're so deep, you're so hot, you beat the shit out of the Grizzlies.
A team that's tanking
with ease. Sure. Oh yeah,
they're tanking.
They played 29 different guys this year.
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
They've gone through 2 full rosters worth of dudes. Ja don't even wear pants to the game. He's sitting there on the bench in jorts.
The long jorts we used to wear, those are making a comeback.
Yeah, the Jenkos. Oh my God, MJ wants Jenkos. He says you can get them. They're going for $300-400 online.
Dude, Jenkos for us. Those are for the taggers. My brother-in-law was a tagger. Right. He wore them big ass. Remember taggers?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the worst trend that you guys seen when you grew up?
Jenkos were the worst.
Yeah. Now that ain't my shit.
I didn't wear Jenkos.
I'm pre-Jenkos.
I wore Jerbos and Z Cavarici.
All those dudes in the late '90s and early 2000s that wore Jenkos, and y'all know who y'all are. Y'all look like fucking morons. You look like dipshits. You were the guy that got taken advantage of.
Even in the baggy era, those were too much.
Yeah. How do I know you don't have a decent job? You wear Jenkos every day.
What word did Rudy say? What did you wear, Rudy?
Jerbos.
What is? I don't know. I couldn't.
Let's come back to that.
We'll come back. Yeah.
I tried.
I would never wear Jenkos. Now, Mérité Francois Jabot, I wore the shit out of those.
Me too.
All right. No, here's my point.
From Solo, sir.
This was such a one-sided game last night. The Spurs decided to have fun. And they did. They tied their season high with 12 dunks in one game last night. Had 4 alley-oops, 2 of which missed badly.
Yeah.
Well, you got dudes throwing half-court alley-oops last night.
Yeah, that's when Mitch was like.
There was one. Yeah, Mitch had finally seen enough on I forget. I don't even remember who threw the hoop. He literally from half court, like a fucking all-star game. We're watching the Globetrotters play New Jersey.
It was like LA Fitness game.
It was ridiculous.
It was an LA Fitness game.
The ball don't even get near the rim. Wemby's like, oh, I couldn't reach this one.
Right.
And so Mitch doesn't go full-blown Pop and just a night. Pop would have blown his shit right there in front of everybody on TV. Mitch is just like, timeout.
Who cares?
And didn't say Mitch. That was Mitch's way of saying, okay, let's cool it. We're getting ridiculous. We're getting silly. And it did get silly last night. Pop would have lost his shit.
But that's the thing. I'm cool with this not being Pop's show. Like this isn't Avery Johnson praying and doing Bible study. This isn't David Robinson, don't curse. This isn't Tim Duncan, I hate the media. This is a whole brand new way of doing things. And the thing about it is, I'll let y'all have some fun if y'all play the right way. And they've done that all year. So I have no problem with them not being Pop Spurs.
Mitch Johnson is dealing with something Greg Popovich never had to deal with.
Youth.
And that is having a very, very good, very, very young team.
Yeah.
Pop had great teams. He had young teams at the end. The last couple of years.
And it was bad.
Those guys that were here with Keldon and Devin Vassell. And Pop let them get away with murder.
Because he understood, like, okay, these dudes are different.
Yeah.
If I push too much, they're going to be gone.
Yeah, I mean, how many times did I get on Pop's ass? They'd get beat by 28, and Pop would be like, oh, I'm so proud of the effort. These guys played hard all the way to the end. What the fuck is that? What happened to I want some nasty? We're cool with getting our ass kicked by 28. Are we running a boys camp here? Or are we trying to win the fucking NBA title?
For a little while, they were running summer camp. They had to. They had to.
And they weren't any good, and Pop knew it. To Pop's credit, he recognized, I got a bunch of babies. None of them know shit about winning. We're going to lose most of our games. I'm getting older. It is what it is. But Pop, I would love to have seen how Pop would have handled this team because they're so talented too. And they're all so young and they're fun and they have a good time. And they panned to the bench last night and literally there's Fox wiping Keldon's sweat off his shoulders with a towel for him.
Chemistry.
Just goofing on him.
Chemistry.
It's great to see. Don't get me wrong. This is not one of those old man Taylor moments. It's nothing like we're used to seeing in town. And I just keep going back to, that's wonderful that you want to be the MVP and you spend 4 minutes telling us all why you should be the MVP and name dropping SGA and Luka and these people, which is weird. That's fine. That's fine. You want to have 12 dunks in the one game and we're alley-ooping from half court and shit like that. We're literally clowning last night. They were clowning Memphis. And the Grizzlies, if I'm the Grizzlies, I'd have started a fight last night. I would have.
But they don't. Now, well, you gotta care to start a fight.
Yeah, you're right.
Memphis don't care.
That's where the old school in me would have come out last night. Had I been Memphis and y'all are trying to clown me, no, the next motherfucker that goes up for an alley-oop is getting an elbow to the dick.
Or undercut.
That's how when I would back in
my day when we walked to school in snow.
No. Kobe Bryant, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Bruce Bowen. Fuck you. You're getting an elbow to the cock. Michael Jordan, same shit.
Pistons.
Back in the day, you don't get to do that shit. Memphis just sat there and let them clown their ass
Memphis
last night. That was embarrassing. And it's nothing that we're used to seeing. And I just keep going back to the playoffs are different. I think they are. I think the Spurs are going to. This group of young dudes who I'm having a ball watching every night. I've not been this entertained watching the Spurs in so long.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the entertainment value and having fun and the youth, we've never seen this shit. We've never had a team like this. Never in the history of this town. Never.
No, not this. I think,
it's not this young, not this talented.
And it's the most athletic by far.
Not this athletic.
Most athletic, most young, but for a young team,
friendly with each other.
Yeah.
Social media savvy. We are seeing unprecedented things, and I'm just going to have to get used to it. But just keep in mind, I need playoff victories. This is all fun and great, but here in a month, y'all playing on the road at L.A., you playing the Clippers, you're playing Minnesota or Houston, all these motherfuckers. We're going to need. Don't forget the winning part. That's all I'm saying. Don't forget, we're still here to win playoff series. Period. That's what matters.
I'm only worried about Boston and OKC. That's it. I'm not worried about Denver. I'm not worried about Minnesota. Houston's cooked. They can't close a game to save their lives.
Man, they look bad.
They look bad. The Lakers have started to pick up some steam. I feel like LeBron has finally accepted his role as number 2.5/3, because Austin, when they play better when Austin Reeves get off. I know it sounds cocky, and I don't want to jinx them. And as Wemby said in his, I was like, damn, Wemby, relax. As Wemby said in his 4-minute dissertation, we dominated them 3 times when they're real team, So they dominated them in the regular season, but regular season different. OKC, you could say they've been coasting, but I'm only worried about OKC and Boston. That's it.
All right. Well,
I think I need that Western Conference final. I need it like I need water, like I need to brush my teeth. Like I need that because there's genuine hate and there's genuine I don't like you. I need that in my NBA. So that's it, man. I know I'm way ahead of the gun, but I'm only worried about OKC in the West. That's it.
Adrian's in here comparing him to the Showtime Lakers. I mean,
I ain't going that far.
I said the other day, they have a chance to be one of the deepest championship teams we've ever seen.
But that's going to change in the playoffs. He's not going to play 10 people in the playoffs. I promise you.
I've also said that they might be about to go on a Bulls-like run here.
What, 6 out of 8?
Yeah. I see all the evidence.
6 out of 8?
I said this 2 weeks ago. I'm not saying 6 out of 8.
Oh, okay. You're just saying a dynasty. Well, they just call it a dynasty.
You're
just saying a dynasty.
It's the newest rock star team too, and we haven't had a rock star team since Shaq and Kobe's Lakers in the early 2000s.
I'm only giving Wemby rock star.
I don't.
Wemby's the only rock
Warriors,
star.
The team's a rock star.
Oh, okay. Team. Yeah, they're must see TV.
Well, I mean, give it time. I mean,
yeah, who knows what'll happen in 4 years? Yeah,
Dylan
you're right.
Harper's liable to be a household name.
Yeah.
In 2 or 3 years, it's must-watch television. Everywhere they go. You got John Legend running onto the court so his kid could take a picture with Wemby.
Yeah.
they're becoming a rock star team that we have not seen since Shaq and Kobe. And before that, it was the 90s Bulls. And before that, it was the 80s Lakers. And I see all that evidence, but they haven't done it yet when it matters the most. And that's what I keep trying to just be cautious on. I'm having fun. I see how talented, how young, how fun it is. It's great. All they do is win. I need you to, all you do is win in May and June. Right. That's all.
And I ignored this question yesterday because it's a stupid question.
Yeah.
The 2014, this is stupid. The 2014 Spurs beat this team 4-1, Greg. Stop asking me that. Kawhi's on that team. Castle's a great defender. Stop asking that question. And it's stupid because we'll never get to figure it out. Like, oh, the 01 Lakers or the 91 Bulls, like, we'll never figure that out. But that 14 team, the Mission, stop, man. These are a bunch of kids. They dust them. They dust this team. That's just my opinion.
The 14 title team?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they would.
Yeah, 4-1, dude. Like
again,
20. We'll never know. It's dumb to argue it, but
there's no evidence. We don't have any evidence. Yeah. This team's never made the playoffs before.
Right? No, they get dusted.
We're so innocent right now. This is a virgin voyage.
And things slow down. And now I know your plays, and then now you got to make those shots on the road 2 games. Like Michael Jordan gone to 7 games against the Pacers, against the Knicks. Like, and then I'm expecting Wemby and these guys to just roll through the playoffs. Like, come on, like everybody has growing pains.
Yeah,
everybody.
You mentioned Houston, and there's no doubt.
I think they're cooked.
You think they're cooked? I don't.
Really? I don't believe in them at all. I don't like what I've seen. But the playoffs are different.
The playoffs are different.
Okay.
Now they miss Fred VanVleet. They miss him.
Yeah. I like Reed Shepherd, but they could use Van Fleet right now. The
Rockets are built around having playoff success in a slow-down half-court series in which coaching matters a ton. And I think Ime Udoka, from years on the bench with Greg Popovich, understands that playoff basketball is a shit ton different from regular season basketball. If the Spurs and Rockets were to start game 1 of a 7-game series tonight, I would pick San Antonio in 6. Don't get me wrong. But I'm telling you, things are different.
Yeah.
And until they're not different and I get proven wrong, I'm going to continue to harp on this.
There's nothing wrong with that.
All the evidence, this is kind of like Peyton Manning in training camp. Boy, he's huge. My God, he's got a rocket arm. Good Lord, Peyton Manning can throw the ball. And then we get in. And then,
here comes Bill Belichick.
And then all of a sudden, here comes the playoffs. And it took Peyton a minute.
Forever.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is none of these guys, with the exception of Fox, who he's been in a playoff and never won one. Barnes has been part of a championship team. Those Warriors were kind of rock starry. They were huge rock stars.
We hated them because KD switched sides, but that team was rock stars.
But other than Barnes, there ain't nobody on this team. And Luke Cornett, my bad, Luke.
Yeah,
Luke's got no idea what it's like to have to nut up in a Game 7 in fourth quarter basketball when the world's on your shoulders and the air sticker and your shoulders weigh more. Can you do that then? Can you be Black Mamba in Game 7 of the NBA fucking finals? That we don't know. It looks like they can.
It looks like it.
Back to my Peyton Manning analogy. It looks like they can, but they haven't yet. And that's what I just keep falling back to. You got to go do it.
Yeah.
It looks like they can. You got to go do it. And let me say this. I'll put a bow on this and we'll move on. With Mitch not losing his shit and recognizing his team.
Their kids.
Understanding
let them have
the
some
ID.
Fun.
With not caring what Wemby says in post games. Hiring all of his own guys. It is Pop may be the president of ops and Mitch may still go to him for guidance once a week or whatever. It's his baby. Remember him in Braveheart?
That ain't even close.
The Duke or whatever, the Earl.
Yeah.
His dad lived up in the castle because he was older and he was passing. He was sick. And the Earl would still go up and get advice from his dad, but it was still his team.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to ultimately betray Braveheart in order to win freedom ultimately for Scotland.
He had to do what he had to do.
What he had to do. That's Mitch Johnson right now. Papa's still up in the castle, but Mitch is down on the battlefield. This is Mitch Johnson's team. It's Mitch's team.
Slaughter eating tacos up in there.
The
What
Bubba
up?
Sports boys are showing up. I can't wait for the playoffs. I'm so stoked for every game. Every night on a game night is a big deal at our house. And I tried. Nina did not like me questioning Wemby spending 4 minutes. Well, they shouldn't. He was just answering a question.
Yeah, well,
Okay, baby, but he didn't have to answer it like that.
She's a fan.
I know.
Let her be a fan.
Oh,
Mike.
she loves this shit.
Yeah, let her be a fan.
However, the old school Latina in her did get mad last night when they got to clowning too much. This is bullshit. Just take, and all her Mexican accent gets real thicker too. You know, I've got this highly educated girl that I live with.
Yeah.
With her master's degree.
Right.
All of a sudden, when the Spurs game tips off, God damn it! What the fuck is that shit?
Yeah.
This is too much alley. Call timeout, Mitch. All of a sudden, who is this lady?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, who just showed up at my house?
Wait till playoffs.
Even she was like, okay, this is enough clowning.
Right.
And she loves these kids.
We all do.
Loves them. The Chongo, Steph Castle. Oh my God, he's the new boyfriend of the house. Can't get enough of Steph Castle.
My
talk.
17-year-old loves him too. It's weird.
But all of a sudden,
weird.
Mama stepped up last night. That's this bullshit. This is too much. They carried it a little too far last night.
And they won by 30.
Although it was fun.
And they won by 30.
And it was hilarious. And they did it without two of their top 7 guys in the rotation. This thing is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't raise regular season banners.
Me neither.
I raise championship banners.
Oh.
Ain't no division title flags in our fucking arena.
We're here to...
Ain't got no Western Conference finalist banners in our fucking arena
here,
like they have in Dallas.
We're here to make sure this thing don't get out of hand. But with all that said, only worried about 2 teams. And I know that's super cocky.
I'm worried about more than that.
That's way too cocky of me, but I'm just giving you how I really feel.
Rudy, I know what Rudy's doing. He's raising the expectations all the way to the top. That way, if they don't meet him, he can rip their ass.
No, hell no. If they can lose in the first round, and I'm gonna still be like, hey, this season was gravy,
Not
but
me.
this is why we don't celebrate. This is why we don't, celebrate before we get in the end zone.
That's right.
I'm not gonna kill them though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill them.
I'm gonna kill their ass if they don't win the first round. You got to at least go to the next round. You gonna win 60 games?
First time in the playoffs, they got to win the
Yes.
first round.
Hey, your superstars talking about I should be the MVP. Oh, okay. Do you, big dog? I'm gonna need playoff wins. Yes.
I'll be disappointed? Yes. I don't think I'm gonna kill them.
I'm gonna kill their ass. They don't get out of the first round
They will.
because they have set themselves up to get their ass killed.
Well,
by
this is what
how they look now.
I think the way it stands though.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer if they stay in the 2. If they don't catch OKC, if they stay in the 2, it's going to either be Phoenix or the Clippers.
Oh, they're not going to drop. They're 7 games ahead of whoever's in third.
No, I'm saying they may go to 1. They may go up to 1 because they're only 2.
I doubt
They're
they
only
catch the
they're
Thunder.
only 2 behind the Thunder. The Thunder rest, you never know. But right now, it will be a play-in game between Phoenix and the Clippers. Whoever
Play
wins,
us?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now,
I think we beat Phoenix in 4.
that's what
5.
I want Phoenix.
Clippers might need 6 for that.
Yeah. I don't want to. First of all, I don't know which Kawhi is coming to the playoffs. The one that says, "Hey, I'm all in," or the one that says, "I'm gonna get ready for next season."
He don't know from day to day.
If I don't want to play the Clippers in the first round, Wemby had to cry to come back from 25 to beat them at home. I don't want to play the Clippers in the first round.
We got people politicking for MVP.
I don't want them playing
We're
the Clippers in
dunking
the first round.
12 times a game. We're alley-ooping on folks. Fuck that. You need to beat whoever you face in the first round. Period.
Phoenix is a dub. The Clippers is a dub too, but it's gonna take.
After all this,
it's gonna take some games.
You get your ass kicked in the first round. Y'all are gonna look like a bunch of chumps.
Yeah.
And you're gonna look like the Dallas Cowboys. Is what you're gonna look like, and you don't want that. We don't want to do that.
The puppies might be nice.
Fuck that. Hang
What?
on. Time out. I know they're puppies, but so was Aikman and Michael and Emmett, and they handled their shit.
You can't compare them to the triplets.
You just told me Victor Wembanyama's the face of the NBA.
Mike, those dudes got gold jackets. All 3 of them. And Jimmy.
Uh-huh. And this team
and the whole offensive line.
This team acts like it's full of gold jackets. You
Shit.
better go out there.
I can't put the triplet pressure
You
on
have
the
a
mic.
gold shirt on right now.
I can't put the triplets pressure
Now
on.
the big three, their first playoff game, they beat the Bears in Chicago, but Troy got hurt, and then when Troy came back, that weird Steve Berline shit, they got their ass kicked by the Lions.
Yeah.
But the very next year, they won the chip.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm cool with politicking for all-star games. I'm okay with here's why I should be the MVP. You gonna do that? Cool. I'm gonna need you to win a world title. If we're sitting here in 2 or 3 years and they've not won the title yet, Wemby ain't gonna give a shit about winning MVP. The pressure on him to win a ring is gonna be so immense. He won't even think about MVPs or rebound titles or Defensive Player of the Year no more. He's gonna realize what matters the most in San Antonio, Texas.
Right.
The home of the 5-time world champion San Antonio Spurs.
Amen.
The standard is the banner. And we don't put MVP banners up there.
No, we don't.
Put division champion banners. We don't put, we won 60 game banners. The Mavericks do that bullshit. The Clippers do that bullshit. Ain't nothing up there right now but championship banners.
And retired jerseys.
And retired jerseys from guys that won championships.
What, did I mess up on the playoffs, Buki?
No. I was going to say that if the playoffs ended like they were today and it was just chalk, Lakers Spurs in the second round, that is fucking barbecue chicken. That is 5 games the Lakers
I
get
ain't
their
going
ass
there.
out of there.
I ain't going there.
Not one concern.
5?
Who's going to beat you on that team? Luka?
5?
Luka's a doughboy loser. He doesn't
I ain't
play
worried
defense.
about the Lakers.
I'm not worried about him either, but 5 is big balls.
This would be perfect. The Thunder and Nuggets can fight it out in the second round. Spurs, Lakers, 5 games. This would be.
But that means
heaven.
you got the Spurs beating the Clippers.
I'm telling you right now, Houston scares me. Minnesota
Really?
scares me. Denver scares me.
So the West scares you. We might as well throw in the whole West.
Not the Lakers, no.
Okay.
Not the Lakers. Not the Warriors. If they somehow miracle through the play-in, we'll beat the Warriors in 4.
Oh, no, the Warriors ain't getting in.
But Denver, Minnesota, Houston are my concerns.
Not the Thunder.
Oh, well, that's a given.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But till we don't getting on the way to get to the Thunder.
Oh, okay, got you.
Because we won't get them into the Western Conference Finals.
Got you.
One guy who was a big player on the last Rockstar team was Draymond Green. And last night he got asked about Wemby politicking for MVP.
I want to get those quotes real quick.
Draymond said he hated it.
He hated it.
He loved that Wemby politicked for MVP. Hated that Wemby had to remind basically Draymond was calling out the voters.
Yeah.
Y'all sit up here and I'm with Bouquet on Luka. Fuck him.
Yeah.
I've run the gamut on Luka, and I've come right back to where I was with Mavericks Luka. Yeah. He's a fat ass, lazy, one-sided of the court player. Period.
He said
he needs 2 more stars around him, like everybody.
Everybody does.
He's so good on offense that the Lakers can be title contenders. But Kyrie Irving ain't walking through that door right now.
No, that's when they went to the
LeBron
finals.
James ain't going to be 28 years old all of a sudden right now. And until they get some help around Luka, a lot of help that's built around his offense that they can play defense without him, he ain't nothing but he's a one-sided player.
Yeah.
So all that being said, Draymond, he called out voters.
Yeah.
Y'all got your head up Luka's ass and all these offensive guys. Leave it to Wemby to have to point out, oh, by the way, I'm the best fucking defender in the league, too, and probably one of the 5 or 6 best offensive guys. So, of course, I ought to be the MVP. And Draymond totally had Wemby's back on that.
Everybody says he has a great point. He says, hello, you think? I hated that he had to do that for it to be said. All of a sudden, you turn on the TV, and everybody's like, actually, Wemby may be the MVP. He's like, where y'all been?
Right.
You know, when Giannis won it, Giannis was one of the most recent guy to win DPOY and MVP in the same year.
Yeah.
And Giannis did do it on both sides of the floor, and that's why they gave it to him. So, you know, it just depends on the mood these voters are in, man. There's a lot of power in these guys' hands as far as who wins this award or whatever.
They shouldn't have any of it.
Yeah.
Period. The general managers should decide who the awards go to.
Somebody that watches.
You're not allowed to root for your own guys.
Yeah.
You can't vote for your own guys, but GMs should have to vote for all this shit. Not these effing media hacks.
Yeah.
Which I don't even know what the media is anymore. Like Jeff McDonald don't even write game recaps anymore. He writes the 3 things the Spurs did to win the game or lose the game. He just writes 3 quick little blurbs. We don't even get like full game.
No.
That's not Jeff's fault. It's where the industry's gone.
Yeah, because you got a short form rules.
Professional sports leagues in America. The old school media has been trucked, has been lapped 10 times over. Stop letting these fat, bloviated fucking writers that don't know shit about nothing, that don't watch anybody but the team that lives in the city where they live in, vote for your awards.
When Bill Belichick's not first ballot, it's time to change it.
Yes.
It's like stupid.
All that to be said, good for Draymond. You know,
Draymond's a defensive guy, so he has a special Wemby has a special place in his heart.
Yeah.
But Draymond's just like, dude, it took Wemby, it's 2026. It took Wemby telling y'all that for y'all to realize that. And y'all are supposed, not you, I'm just saying he's, criticizing TV media.
Yeah.
Like, now y'all know because Wemby told you?
Right.
What rock have you been under?
Right. Sure. Trying to put all this into one big pot of soup, how things used to be, the traditional way of winning a title. Greg Popovich's mantras, pounding the rock, team first, get over yourself. Now we're politicking for individuals, and we're clowning Memphis, and all that together. Wemby defies all the logic so far.
And then he's 7'5".
So I anticipate to be wrong in my overcaution. Now they win the championship this year. Next year, I'm going to be that insufferable prick Spurs fan who talks shit all season long.
Yeah.
But until you do it, I don't know for sure that you can. Even though I think you can, and it looks like you can. Wemby is the first global superstar the NBA has put out since LeBron James. We have not had anyone to take the league by storm. It took Steph a minute.
Oh, no. You talking about early?
Yeah.
You talking about right away? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right away, it's Wemby, LeBron.
Yeah. And Wemby is
maybe Mike.
He's the newest of this generation of what is Steph Curry's generation? Gen Z?
No.
What is he?
Steph's 37.
Is he a millennial?
Steph 37. He's a millennial.
He's a young millennial.
Yeah.
All right. Wemby's the first Gen Z global NBA superstar.
Yeah.
In modern times, with modern internets.
And with all that said, you got to win.
I mean,
I'm not talking about this year like Mike. I'm just saying eventually you got to win.
You got to win one goddamn playoffs. Come on. After all this, I can't get one playoff series. I demand
If it's
playoff.
Phoenix, they will. If it's the Clippers, they will. But it just may take a little longer depending on who it is.
That's fine, but they're
will
going to win.
They will.
We're going to advance.
They will.
Minimum second round.
Because when I look at last year, OKC was the best defensive team. I think before that it was Buki Celtics. They played great defense.
Yeah.
While the analytics have told us defense doesn't matter, I have proof as far as the last few teams that have won titles that it does still matter. And the Spurs are as far as a team defense, I don't care what the stats say. As far as just an overall team defense, because of Wemby, because of Castle and those guys, they're the best team defensive team in the league. And that still matters no matter what the MIT nerds say.
Correct. All right, it is in the building. Tomorrow must be payday because I ain't seen one tip come through.
Oh, not one?
Unless I missed it. That'd be cool. Somebody jump in here and give us a little bit of money for all this entertainment value. Somebody, oh, my bad. Steeler Rob.
Yeah, we had a couple.
Steeler Rob broke the seal. Thank you, Rob. Good morning, gentlemen. Good to see you live in the morning. Spurs team, fun to watch. Yeah, they're the most. I haven't had this much enjoyment. You know what? Back to my early 90s Cowboys analogy. This thing is on the brink of becoming that kind of rock star hype for me as a fan.
Oh, okay. I'm not. Don't.
For me as a fan,
the triplets were gods. I don't want you to put that pressure on them, Mike. That wasn't like. Don't get me wrong. I like Castle a lot. I like Harper a lot. I like all these guys a lot. But they're not Wemby. Like the triplets were gods. Don't put that pressure on my guys, Mike. They're gods.
I'm telling you this.
That is like if Troy Aikman walked in here, you jizz your pants.
They have 2 number 1 picks this year again. I mean,
Mike, you're not jizzing if Wemby walks in. If Troy walks in, you're jizzing your pants.
Sure.
Come on.
No. The difference is Troy's my age.
Okay,
I ain't
feel
jizzing
you.
over a 21-year-old kid. I'm not a weirdo. But the entertainment / championships to go with the entertainment value, I haven't had that personally since the 1990s with those three guys I just mentioned. As a fan, we're on the brink of something potentially,
that's the word, potentially
becoming over the top.
And they're not
like we saw back in the day.
They remind me of the Fab Five. Like, y'all aren't supposed to be this good this young. You aren't supposed to go to back-to-back natties
Fab
with
Five
freshness.
did not win the title.
No, they didn't. But I'm saying good really quick.
I know what you mean. Yes.
And they're going to get more than 2 years together. The Fab Five only had 2 years together.
Yeah, you're right about that. All right. It's in the building. We'll get to the other money here in a minute. I read this. This was a 5-star review on Google. Their wash and fold service is the best. Staff is so friendly and helpful. They recognize my husband every time he drops off a load. We found them. We found them because of Mike Taylor and Rudy J's podcast, and thankfully we did. Kat Becerra, 5-star review she left with Soap Laundry Lounge. We did a remote at Soap Laundry Lounge 2 months ago, almost. Early February, right?
Yeah.
It's been over a month. It's been early February. They're still getting our people going in there doing their clothes. Still getting reviews.
I just went 2 weeks ago and watched the load.
Smart companies, they understand that advertising can work long term when you hire the right influencers, you use the correct technology, and show a little patience. You do those 3, you will get long-term return on your advertisements. They ain't paid us a nickel since that night. And so still getting people going in there. Do you want to partner with me and Rudy? There's a return when you do business with our show. There's things we'll provide, things that you as a client provide, which hopefully is quality product, and the people will go in there and support it.
I also dropped off a load last night.
2 loads or just one? I got to get a load in today, too, because Nina's out of socks.
Last night I was
I'm not going down this road with you.
I had a lot of laundry.
I'm talking about soap laundry.
I had to unload. I had a lot of laundry.
Let's just say I slept really good last night myself.
Me too.
Oh, well, we're cycled up.
Sorry, Soap. We did it professionally.
If you want your business to have some success and you want to do it cheaply, this is the place you should do it. This is the place you should do it. Slackers. There's a reason why Slackers continues to be the official sports bar of In the Building, and that is because it ain't a one-sided relationship. It ain't like being a Cowboy fan where the fans do all the work and don't get the reciprocation. Slackers. Tonight is Thursday Sizzle at the 281 and Thousand Oaks location.
Go get you a steak.
They got steaks tonight. They're going to start, and they're going to be ready by 6 p.m., and they're going to sell the steaks until they run out. All right? They got a band playing.
Steakums?
The NCAA tournament is back on tonight. So go watch tournament. Yes, Thursday, isn't it? Yes, Thursday.
Okay.
Go watch the NCAA tournament. Go have a steak. They got a band going. Slackers Thursday night sizzle, 281 Thousand Oaks location.
And that crawfish boil coming up on April 4th.
Yes,
also
sir.
at Thousand Oaks.
Yes, sir.
Get y'all's asses out there to the crawfish boil.
Bouquet, do you have a heart out today?
No.
Okay, because we can move Jenny Gump to tomorrow just as easily. Matter of fact, that's gonna be my lead diet.
Yeah, we'll lead tomorrow.
I'm gonna lead. So I see that Jenny Gump's in the run sheet. Let's have a production meeting on the air. Let's move Jenny Gump to mañana.
Let's do that.
How about we do entertainment news instead?
Let's do that.
Let's do that. It is In the Building on Love You Hard TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present Entertainment.
All right, entertainment news today presented by SpursRoundtable.com. We are this close to getting that Wemby jersey. Right on the brink. Go to SpursRoundtable.com. They have a very comprehensive way of covering the Spurs, 4 or 5 hits a day on the Spurs. Click join. It's absolutely free, and we're like maybe 7 away from getting the Wemby jersey.
Something like that.
And they're going to let us give it away to one of our members. All right, Entertainment news. They require readers today.
Oh shit!
Some. Savannah Guthrie,
The poor girl that lost her mother. They kidnapped her mom.
the host of the Today Show on NBC.
Poor thing.
They haven't made one fucking inroad. She is gone.
Damn.
Gone. Why are you laughing over?
Funny.
You don't often see people get kidnapped and then just gone.
Right.
And it's just old.
There's no clues. Zero leads. Everything's come up. The prevailing theory is that she got kidnapped. They didn't sent to Mexico. She got sick while the kidnappers had her, and she died on them, and they didn't mean for that to happen.
Before the ransom could be
Because
paid.
they did not realize that she needed all this medication because she's 80 some odd years old. Savannah Guthrie yesterday
did a heart attack out of
sit-down.
being scared.
Could be. And they just buried her in Mexico somewhere in the country.
That's sad.
It's awful.
Such a sad story.
Fucking sick sons of bitches. At least send these people a note.
Yeah.
Send these people a note saying, hey, your mama's dead.
Whoops.
Sorry, oopsies. You can do it anonymously.
So they can at
At
least
least
give her
let 'em- at least
send
let 'em
her
know.
off properly.
Yeah, tell them where she's buried, something.
You know, like in Troy, when the king came and got his son's body, he was like,
Mhm.
let me give my son. You know, he went and asked Achilles, like, hey man, you won, you kicked my son's out, you Hector, you
Yeah.
killed him, but can I have him so I can wash his body
Yeah.
and send him off
Put
properly?
coins on his eyes.
You know what Achilles did?
Did
He let him have him.
he?
I'm sorry, it's sad to compare
Achilles
this real thing.
Achilles
this
respected
to a
that
movie.
king way more than his own.
Yeah. Give that
What
woman
must
back,
it be like
man.
to have a king like that?
Yeah.
So Savannah went on the Today Show yesterday, did a sit down with that Hoda Kotb or whatever her name is, and they're both all crying. And yesterday it was gut wrenching.
Yeah, it was tough to
And
watch.
said
I couldn't
that
get through it.
She now realizes that it's pretty likely that this is what happened. This was one of these kidnapped for ransoms gone wrong, and she's now dealing with the gut wrenching guilt that is because they knew whose mama she was. The
Mhm.
NBC Today host who has a lot of money. And she
Sad.
feels terrible.
Sad.
But she's got to find a way to let that go.
Oh,
It's
good
not-
luck with that.
You got to be able to have a high-paying, high-profile job without fucking assholes kidnapping your people.
Right.
We cannot let this become a trend in this side of the border. That shit goes on all the time in Mexico.
Argentina,
That's some
everywhere.
bullshit right there. I'll be ready to build a goddamn wall. They start kidnapping Americans right, left, and right, and that's bullshit. No, sir. You saw how I handled them homeless folks.
Jesus.
Mhm. That's some bullshit.
By the way,
You
Rudy,
cannot have American citizens getting kidnapped by cartel members.
No.
Rudy. It ain't cool.
No, I agree with
Can't
that.
have it.
No,
can't
I was
have
laughing at the homeless thing.
I'm going to say we need to pull all of our missiles out of Iran, bring them motherfuckers, and let's nuke fucking Mexico and if they're such a pain in our ass, why don't we attack them?
Relax. Sir.
I was told that they're a pain in the ass.
They're not.
They start, hey,
Some of them, just
we
like
know
some
where those
Americans
fucking
are.
cartels are. We know where their infrastructure's at.
Oh, we know.
can bomb that shit just as
We
easy.
know.
They're bombing motherfuckers in the Caribbean Sea when you go start bombing compounds down in Mexico. We know where they are. Ain't like we don't.
We get money with them.
This shit, we start seeing an increase in American kidnappings on this side of the border. That's
Yeah.
some bullshit. It'll be time to bomb Mexico's ass. Not their government, the cartel.
No, the cartels,
Yes,
for sure.
Because Lord knows Mexico ain't gonna do shit about it. It's time for the United States to once and for all step up. You gonna start kidnapping Americans? That's fuck you. Now, if you go down to Mexico, you go down to Matamoros, you taking your life into your own hands.
Yeah.
But you gonna come on this side of the border? That's some bullshit right there. I ain't having that. All right. What else in entertainment news? Juries all over America are finding Meta and YouTube negligent in mental health issues with young people all over the country.
Some lady won $3 million. She won a $3 million lawsuit.
She
Said
ain't gonna see one penny of that.
Yeah.
They're gonna delay that and appeal that shit to the end of
Yeah,
time.
she said that mental anguish and addiction. If that's the case, we all deserve some money.
All right, you ready? Okay, that's bullshit too. It ain't YouTube's fault that your kid's a dumbass and can't handle.
Well, no, it was
the fucking
her.
Internet.
It was
Oh,
her.
No, I don't. Whatever.
Yeah, it was her.
Okay.
It wasn't her kids. It was
Okay.
her.
It ain't YouTube's problem that you're too much of a fucking idiot to not let that shit get you addicted. That's on you.
I'm addicted, but I'm not gonna sue.
That's on.
I ain't gonna sue him because I'm addicted. Like, you know, you can't. That's crazy. And we aren't suing whoever the biggest opiate company is. People are addicted to opium all over. We ain't suing the Adderall makers.
Damn it.
People all over the country addicted to Adderall.
Hang on, made my balls go up inside my stomach.
So that's why I don't wear headphones with Buki, because I don't have to deal with that. I don't deal with that shit because I know Buki. I know Buki, so I don't wear headphones. But no, I mean, we could sue. We're gonna sue McDonald's. You know how many obese people are addicted to McDonald's?
Right. This is bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
It ain't YouTube's fault.
No, or Facebook or whoever.
Their algorithms they're designed to addict you.
No, you gotta put that shit. I guess
you're just a weak motherfucking ass pizza.
Oh, I'm addicted to that shit.
If you really
but I'm not
want
suing.
to crack down on children and social media, then the United States government needs to do what Australia did and ban social media to anybody under the age of 16 years old. And if you're over 16 and you can't stop looking at trap videos all day long and thirst videos all day long, that's on your ass.
For sure.
YouTube ain't got to pay you no $3 million. Kiss my ass on that.
But a jury...
Ban social media to kids. I can be talking. I'm good with that.
But it's crazy that a jury of 12 were like, yeah, we agree with her.
That's bullshit. Bullshit. A lot of bullshit today in entertainment. Of us having to call bullshit.
Right.
On the wussification of America, which continues to be a problem. Ryan Gosling, the noted actor, we just talked about his new movie the other day, shocked movie theater goers in a movie theater in New York City last night.
That's cool.
Showed up
to
the theater to watch Project Hail Mary with a bunch of folks.
That's cool.
That is very cool. And gave him a speech before the movie, once they all settled down that he was there. And he was like, thank you so much for coming to the movie.
Making us number one.
All we hear in Hollywood is that we can't make no money because people aren't going to the theater anymore. Ryan's like, it's not your job to keep
make a good
Hollywood going. It's Hollywood's job to get y'all to want to come to the theater.
Because they went to see they went to see Sinners and the Leo DiCaprio movie.
Sure.
Make a good movie and don't make Scream 7.
That's right.
And we'll go.
Or Thor 19.
Yeah.
Or Captain America 11.
Yeah.
Or Green Lantern 6. Or Flash Gordon 12. Thank God I never got sucked into all those superhero movies.
Oh no, me neither.
Thank God.
It's not my thing.
Thank God.
There's certain ones I'll watch, but not all of them.
Hollywood's gotten lazy and that's all they've made.
And the Marvel brand suffers since Stan died.
Make going to the theater, fun.
Great again.
Make it great again by putting good movies in it. I've gone to the movies more the last couple of years. Now we still watch Netflix and Hulu and HBO and all that.
I still love
shit,
being at home.
but we still like to go to the movies on occasion. There's
Me too.
Formula One. I'm so happy I saw that on the big screen.
I went to see Hopper with
my
kids. That was great.
F1 twice.
F1 is a classic.
All right, this will make the dads feel a little older. Hannah Montana is celebrating its 20th anniversary.
Are you serious?
20
Oh, you know what?
Since Hannah Montana.
My 30-year-old posted that today. I forgot that was her era. I was like, why is she posting Hannah Montana? I saw her Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was a 20-year anniversary. That's Miley Cyrus, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Miley. I don't know a lot of her songs. I haven't seen a lot of her stuff. My older kids watched Hannah Montana back in the day. All I know about Miley Cyrus is I like her because I like her persona.
I don't know her.
Personality she puts forth, she just don't give a shit.
I don't follow her. I have no idea.
She's completely unapologetic. She doesn't get wrapped up in her image. She doesn't give a shit what people think about her. She is who she is. She's genuine, and I respect it. And my kids love Miley Cyrus. You can rent the house starting tomorrow on Airbnb that they filmed the house in Malibu. It's a $20 million mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, the current owners will rent the house out for like $20,000 a month. If you want to rent the thing on Airbnb, they're doing a special to commemorate Hannah Montana turning 20. You can rent that Malibu mansion for $0 right now on Airbnb.
Oh God,
that thing's been. There's a million people trying to rent that thing. Pretty funny.
It's gonna take you 3 years to get in there.
My 2 oldest kids, who are now in their 20s,
Same.
worshipped Hannah Montana.
My 30-year-old did too.
My oldest daughter even had her hair done like Hannah Montana.
My 30-year-old loved her some Hannah Montana.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy.
Yeah. All right, entertainment news also presented in part today by Texas Cheer Liquor. The
What up, AD?
Liquor store. I saw.
Guess who went?
He took his lady, like he should have done.
But can I punch him for making her the 8th choice?
What do you mean?
He asked like 8 people before he took Pam.
Well, I know, but he still wound up taking her.
Hey, you know what?
Maybe
I'm gonna clap it up.
How do you know it's that? Maybe she said, no. You ask all your buddies first. If you can't find anybody, then I'll go. Maybe she did that.
I could argue she's the hardest working Texas Cheer Liquor owner / employee they have.
Oh.
And she deserved a trip and a time away.
She
deserved a trip from away from them kids, man. We all deserve time away from our kids. Don't let these parents that tell you, I don't go anywhere without my kids. You're crazy.
That's right.
I get away from them badass kids.
Right.
Shout out to Texas Cheer Liquor and the Singh family for taking that Memphis trip. I was happy to see those lovebirds. And I hope he got a road win. He got a hotel.
I'm talking about, what are you talking about? Oh, I forget. I forget all of your different analogies.
Road win. You got to get man, as soon as I
just say fucking.
As soon as I hit the hotel, I'm trying to dirty up a towel. Like I ain't
dirty up a towel.
Wipe off.
Oh. I leave it. I sleep in it.
That's disgusting, Michael. Michael Anthony, like Buki says. Okay, hope I got a road win.
I'm like Rihanna. I just like the smell of it.
She's very submissive, so I'm sure he got one.
Okay, god dang.
I'm kidding, Pam.
And so yes, Mr. Singh and Mrs. Singh had floor seats last night.
I was looking for him. Did you see him? I couldn't find him. I was looking for him.
He was also on his best behavior. We didn't get a bunch of pictures, nothing like that. Nah, we just.
I was looking for his dark ass.
He did have a badass Spurs jersey on with a cowboy hat on, looking like a badass.
Yeah.
And while he was away, the March specials continued.
Yeah, I couldn't find his black ass on the court. He's darker than me. Sun Cruisers, Templeton Ride on the right. You got a few days. Go get you some Sun Cruisers, man. I'm telling you, they get the girls tipsy. And great poolside, great pour-day drink, man. Go get you some.
Yes, sir. Mike check. Hey, you do realize you're currently streaming on YouTube. Yes. Did you not hear what I said? Maybe I didn't do a good
He's
job.
Defending YouTube.
Fuck these people. They should get money because they can't stop watching YouTube. Fuck these weak ass people.
Yeah, we're defending YouTube.
And for a jury in a state in whatever states these are going on in the United States of America that are letting these slapdicks get away with this bullshit, you are going to let a jury sue and then win a case over YouTube and Meta / Facebook? That's horse crap. That is why our country's falling apart. That is leading to the wussification of this nation. It's bullshit. Hey, maybe you should be a better parent and police your child rather than let his ass sit around all day on fucking Instagram. That's on you, playa. You can't be, again, like Rudy said, let's just ban McDonald's.
Yeah.
What kind of bullshit is that?
I should be able to sue every fried chicken joint in San Antonio. I'm addicted to it.
Yes.
I want $3 million.
That's bullshit.
It's stupid.
Of course, these apps, they fuck with the algorithm.
They want you on it.
They're correct. There's tobacco in cigarettes. Cigarettes.
Should I sue Marlboro?
Correct. Marlboro they don't put tobacco-less cigarettes on the shelves, which is, I'm surprised we have zero alcohol beer, which is still weird.
It is weird.
Come on. Here's just what I got. Do you want it? Cool. Take it. It's not my fault. It's your fault.
Right.
Maybe I wouldn't have to scream for bombing Mexico if Americans would stop doing fucking drugs.
Right.
And there'd be no cartel.
Stop sniffing coke.
Right. But that's not how the world works.
Stop shooting up heroin.
You have to be responsible for you. God almighty.
And your seeds.
All right, let's do some punching. It's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building and Love You Hard TV.
Now, it's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
Why, sir?
I'm going to reach around first. I'm going to reach around to my main man, Jay-Z, who sold out Yankee Stadium, now going on 3 times.
Right.
Show coming up on my birthday in less than a few minutes. But I'm going to punch the ticket masters of the world for buying them all and then selling them for $3,000. Like, I never want the government to step in on shit. Like, I feel like we got more important things to do, especially when it comes to NIL, like shit like that. But this shit where the ticket brokers buy up everything and then upcharge them 30, 40, 50%, sometimes 100%, that shit has to stop, man. We suffer. Like, oh, Ticketmasters went and got them all, so now I got to pay you quadruple for concert tickets. It's bullshit. I need government aid on this one. Leave the college kids alone. Let us handle that. But this ticket shit has got to stop, man. And that's on my birthday. It's on my birthday weekend. Jay-Z at Yankee Stadium. I would love to go, but I'm not, because I'm probably gonna take my wife somewhere else on my birthday. But fuck Ticketmasters. The monopoly is bullshit.
Yeah, that's a place that's been sued a bunch of times. No one ever wins them.
No, you can't touch them. They're untouchable.
I know. And by the way, it is, who gives a shit if someone's addicted to our show? That's not my problem. I'm not addicted to YouTube shows, and I'm on YouTube because I have the balls and the mental fortitude
to go like
not
this,
get my ass
to go like that,
God almighty,
and watch TV or your wife or
and
whatever.
I'm damn sure not going to blame any problems I'm having in my life on my YouTube show.
No,
that's on me for being a big old bitch. All right.
Who you punching?
I want to punch soon-to-be ex-Villa High School football coach Ernie Alonso.
Oh, yes. This is a
valley.
great punch. Great punch. What did he do?
This is Raul Trey Lopez in the Express News today. A second lawsuit has been filed claiming that a Rio Grande Valley coach forced students into nude locker room workouts. A second lawsuit's been filed against a Rio Grande Valley High School football coach alleging that he forced multiple students to perform exercises in the nude.
Butt naked. Not even a jock strap.
Baloney everywhere. Lawsuit filed in March states that Robert Villa High School head football coach Ernie Alonso ordered 3 students to perform burpees while naked in the school's locker room in March of 2024. All 3 students who were not identified said they were exiting the showers when the coach ordered them to exercise and did not allow them to get dressed. What a sick fucking maniac this guy is, Ernie Alonso.
He's a sick maniac.
Now that is where you defend your children.
Right.
Right? On an asshole like
I
that.
hope I've done a good enough job. And this isn't on the kids or the parents, but I would pray that my daughters would be like, no, kick me off the team. Now, obviously, when you're playing high school ball, you want to be there for the team and you do what the coach says. So I get why those kids did it. But I would pray that my kids would be like, I'm not doing that. Kick me off the team. What an asshole. He should never coach again.
Correct. He should be jailed, actually. That's abuse.
And then you're sitting there.
Underage people do things in the naked, in nude. Nah, fuck you.
And you might be a weirdo.
Yeah. You might be a sexual weirdo, or you might just be a manipulative, tyrannical asshole.
That should not be around children.
Abuse.
You shouldn't be around kids.
He should be thrown in jail.
Naked burpees.
If I'm the father of one of these kids, I beat his
I need 5 minutes. I need 5 minutes.
And they ought to give it to him. Bullshit. All right, Orlando Kell is the official family lawyer of In the Building. He brings people that want to punch each and every day to the airwaves of In the Building on the highly addictive show In the Building. It is Orlando Kell, 210-775-4995. You can also email this man, orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. It is orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. All right, Longhorns play Purdue tonight. Sean Miller has saved his butt.
I think Purdue wins.
They played like garbage down the stretch of the SEC season. What I say about them playoffs? Things different postseason. So you mean a team that underachieved all year, but had tons of talent and was set up for tournament basketball, that got its ass kicked most of February. All of a sudden, the Longhorns have just rocketed off 3 big wins in the NCAA tournament already. I'll be damned. I think they get Purdue tonight.
You do?
Okay. Yeah, they're playing that good. Give me the Longhorns. And their regular season was about as appealing as a cock-flavored lollipop.
Good
they
Lord.
Sucked. It was awful. So Bouquet's like, wait a minute, what's that taste like?
Where do they sell them?
I already know what it tastes like.
Jesus, it's fucking. I can't deal with
Come
you,
on,
dog.
Mike. You know that, Mike.
Get us out of here, Mike.
You know that, Mike. Come on.
Go Horns. Go Horns. By the way, I saw Tiger Woods is back playing in that video game.
I
league.
love that league.
You like it?
I love it.
You know what strikes me?
I love TGL. I know. I get it.
You know what? You know I couldn't believe it. He had back surgery again. This man. How does he walk?
Yeah.
How many surgeries has Tiger Woods had?
20.
He's had 8 on his back.
Yeah.
10 on his knees.
Yeah, man.
Foot.
SoFi is so
Reconstruction.
dope, though.
God
The way they can take a piece of SoFi and turn it into that.
Yeah.
Sold out every time they have a little tourney.
Wow.
I'm down.
And happy opening day to season to you, Bouquet. I don't have a lot on it. I thought that was cool how the Rangers told that reliever that he was going to make the club the other day.
Yeah.
It was the last spring
That was
training
awesome.
game. And the new manager walks out there, and the pitcher's like, oh, shit, why is he taking me out? And he goes out and goes, hey, I just want to come out here and tell you that you made the club. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was cool.
And Aaron Judge needs to be a Cardinal, a Brewer. He ain't
never going to win in New York.
He's not built for
Did
it.
they get their ass beat last night by the Giants?
He got struck out 4
You're
times.
saying he's got mental problems.
He can't handle New York.
Can't handle
He's
smoke.
not. New York ain't for him.
Can't handle the smoke.
He picked up right where he left off in the WBC. Remember how good
4
Pujols?
strikeouts last night?
You know how good Pujols was in St. Louis? Now, don't get me wrong. St. Louis is a big baseball town, but New York is different. It ain't for everybody.
No.
And it ain't for Judge.
Oh, that's an HSO.
He needs to get up out of
I
there.
like that. All right. So tomorrow we're back at 10.
10, and we selling shirts,
10
damn it.
a.m. After the show's over, we're selling shirts in the parking lot for $25 a pop. Love y'all hard.
Later.
Y'all back in here manana. Thank you, Bookie.